I'm proud to stand here this morning, this afternoon, with my fellow veterans, Senator Max Cleland and Jim Webb. I'll let them tell us why it's so important that we recapture the Congress of the United States, both the House and the Senate, because when we do that in 2006, we are going to do it. We lay the groundwork for a Democratic president in 2008, and then we get this country. Senator Max Cleland.
Oh, all right. I want all of you to know that I wasn't wounded in Vietnam. I just went duck hunting and Dick Cheney. I'm here to say to you that the eyes of the world are on Virginia. For the next week, people all over the world are going to be wondering where the citizens of Virginia stand. And I've known Jim Webb a long time. He's my brother. He's my friend. We were wounded on the same battlefield. That makes us very special to one another. And I'm here for Al, and we hope here for the Democratic team. I'm especially here for Jim Webb, because I will not let this crowd that swift-voted John Kerry, swift-voted me, and swift-voted John McCain to do the same thing to Jim Webb. We're going to beat them November 7th. George Allen and the people that are running these incredible commercials against Jim Webb have no sense of what Annapolis and the military academies is all about. Duty, honor, country. And the honor system there says, I will not lie, cheat, or steal, or tolerate those who do. This, as an Army captain, I want you to know that I have heard myself, personally, a Marine officer in combat use a few dirty words. A few. Not many, but a few. But I'll tell you what's obscene. Obscene is going to war with no strategy to win. Yeah. Obscene is sending young Americans to combat without the proper equipment. Obscene is having no strategy to pull those young Americans out of harm's way. That's obscene. And to commit them to a no-end, no-win war is immoral. And for this commander-in-chief to say he's going to leave them twisting slowly, slowly in the wind until he has his own personal exit strategy, January 20th, 09, is in itself incredibly immoral. And we're going to take care of that. To get an understanding, those of you in this new generation, of what combat is like and what Marines have done to sacrifice for this nation. Go see the movie Flags of Our Fathers. I saw it last night. It refreshes my memory that young people your age, your friends, your associates, your generation is out there risking their lives for you. And that 100 of them have been killed this month. And this president, and this Secretary of Defense, and this Vice President has no strategy to deal with that. They have no strategy, they have no concept of stay the course. Well, if they won't if they won't change the course, we're going to send Jim Webb to the United States Senate, and he'll come. We should have seen it coming. You know, somebody flunked out of the Alabama National Guard, and they're president of the United States. And you got a vice president who leads the nation in draft deferments. And yet they're the very people, these chicken hawks, who chicken to go to war themselves, but eager to send somebody else's sons and daughters to war. We're going to take care of them November 7th. I think it's clear to all Virginians that there is one hell of a lot of difference between combat boots that are worn on the ground in honor of the son in combat in the battle for Fallujah again, and cowboy boots worn by a U.S. Senator where there are no cowboys. The difference is clear. One is fake and one is real and authentic. Jim Webb is the real deal. And when he wins, with your help, he's going to take these combat boots and walk to the U.S. Senate with them and make damn sure that everybody in that Senate and everybody on Capitol Hill that makes policy for war and for peace, and hopefully we're taking care of our American veterans, understand that he is the only member of Congress to have a son actually in war, and that's going to make a hell of a difference. And I just ask you to look at your own shoes and make sure that on next Wednesday night, next Wednesday, after Tuesday night, those shoes have done a hell of a lot of work. That you have followed the example of Jim Webb and taken your shoes all over the great state of Virginia. Do what you can. You know, it's critical to do the phone banks. It's critical to do all the TV ads and all that kind of stuff. But there is no substitute for door knocking and going and getting that person and taking them to the polls. There is no substitute for that. And that's what you have to offer. Those of you who are students here, you can volunteer. His boots are made for walking. Your boots and shoes are made for walking. And that's what we need for you to do between now and next Tuesday. We want to make sure that you understand that. Because leave no stone unturned. This man, Jim Webb, he has lived by the honor code of the Marine Corps all his life. Semper Fi, always faithful. You can depend on this man. Depend on him to live up to the highest hopes and dreams of the citizens of Virginia in the United States Senate. You can depend on him to leave no soldier behind, and when it comes to time to bring these soldiers home, to leave no veteran behind. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you the next United States Senator, Jim Webb.